Welcome to the man cave, and today we're going to fit clear side repeaters to this XK8. So without further ado, let's get on with this little project. Very simple, it's like a tea break fix. Back in a minute. So, camera setup. Here are our side repeaters. Nice clear ones. I don't normally go into modifying things, but I do think clear indicators do look better. We don't need the box, we can throw that away. Here are our little side repeaters. And they even come with ickle bulbs. Brilliant. So, this is how easy it is to fix these, because these are just, basically, when these cars were built under Ford ownership, luckily they used Ford side repeaters. Same as a Mark 7 Escort, I think. Mark 6, Mark 7 Escort had same side repeaters. And they're ever so easy to get in and out. So these pull forward. Hook your finger on the back, pull, out they come. And there we go. That is one side repeater out. Twist, pull, and there's your bulb. Take your little bulb out, it's a little capless bulb. And we don't need that. Now we open our new bulbs. You can handle these because they're just normal incandescent bulbs, so they're not like halogen where you have to worry. Poke your new bulb in. Get your new side repeater in and twist. And then just wipe up around there. Let me get a cloth. You don't have to do this, but I like to. Little bit of cleaner and a terry cloth here. And just give that a wipe, and that'll just wipe all the grime away that was underneath. There you go. I am quite fussy with this car, so I do like it quite clean. There you go. So now there's no muck or grime around where that's come out. So that'll look nice and clean when we put it back in. Get it back in, a little hook on the back, hook in, push. That simple. It is that simple to do a side repeater. So, video's only 2.5 minutes. Let's go around the other side and do the other one. You might as well see me do that as well. Right, we're back again. This time around the other side. If you're wondering what cleaner I use, it's called Quick and Slick, and it is excellent, excellent stuff. It's like a waterless wash and wax, but it's very, very good. It's the best stuff I've ever used. Leaves your car feeling like glass and looking like a mirror. As you can see, this paintwork is, you can't even hear nothing. Look, dead smooth. Yeah? Absolutely dead smooth. Can't hear a thing on either birds. Oh, we'll get our new side repeater out ready. There she be. So remember, hook your finger on the back, pull it forward a bit and out. And there it comes. Hold the bulb holder, twist, pull, and the little capless bulb, pull that out. Give it a little spray. Don't let that go back in there, because you'll have a job to get it out. If you drop them on the inside the wing, it can be a nightmare. There you go. We'll just give her a little clean round there. There you go. Put our little orange bulb in. Now just push in the little capless. Just push in, look. There you go. Push in and twist. And there we have it. Put the hook in first. Push, done. Right, next thing, I suppose you want to see these working, don't you? Hey! So So if I just pop the hazard lights on, here they are. Lovely little clear side repeaters. And my next job, now because this car is silver, because silver is my favourite colour, I do not like these hemorrhoid things here. Absolutely hate them. I think they're horrible things. So I'm going to take them out. You can buy clear ones, but these don't flash. These are just reflectors. In the US they have to light up, but in the UK it's not essential to have them. But Jaguar never just deleted them for the European market. So I am going to take them out and I'm going to paint them. Yes, paint them, you says. If you look at my daily car behind, let me walk you behind. Here's my daily car. That's a Jag X-Type, and it's a lot brighter silver than this. These silvers, let me see if I can get both cars in shot. These are two totally different silvers. So what I'm going to do, because I have a little paint shop here as well where I do my own paint work, I have some paint of the X-Type which is a lot brighter silver than this. So I'm going to take these out, and I'm not going to paint them this silver because I think it will just look like someone's gone over on body colour. I'm going to paint them in the brighter silver like the other car is. So we're going to get these out. Now you can do it quite easily. Inside here there's an inspection cover. Twist and pull the centre of that, and the inspection cover just comes out. Then you can get your hand in and get on the little metal clip. There you go. That's that out. Same on the other side at the front. We can Scotch Brite these down, spray them silver, clear coat them, let them dry, put them back in, and it will look a lot better. So if you want to watch me do that, shall I get the other one out and do it now? Yeah, probably will actually, just so you've got something to see. Alright, back in a minute. Right, we've got these side repeaters set up. What these side repeaters are, as you can see, there isn't even a holder for the bulb in the back. These are purely just reflectors. And the reflectors you can buy clear ones, but number one, they're expensive, about £60 for a set of 4. But they don't come with a backing, so you've got to mess around peeling this off, peeling the orange lens off, sticking a new one on. Now that's hassle. If my car weren't silver, I may have invested in the green ones, but because my car is silver and I think these will look a lot better, more matching the car, they will blend in a lot better, I'm just going to do silver aerosol. You can't just paint straight over there. Your paint will flake off in, well, first time you jet wash it. Plus there's probably polish, contaminants. You'll get fish eye if you put things on. So we use what's called a grey Scotch Brite. They do these in grey, green, red, lots of different colours. Grey is always the colour you want if you're spraying base coat. If you use a red one, it's too coarse. Red one, you use a red Scotch Brite if you're going to key a panel down to prime it. Or if you're doing base coat, use a grey one. And to act as a little bit of a cleaner and detergent, you can use panel wipe. But if we're doing plastic, I use 2K thinners. Put a bit of that on your, dribble a bit of that on the side repeater. This will do two things. Number one, it will clean it and it will get all the contaminants off it. But number two, it will also soften the plastic up very slightly, being thinners, more than panel wipe or acetone would. And it will give the paint a better key. Get all around the edges. Everywhere you're going to paint, want Scotch Brighten. Flip him over. Make sure it stays saturated while you're doing this. I'll do the other one while the thing's wet. And that'll just clean all the contaminants off. Any polishers, acetone will do the same thing. But I use paint thinner because it does, like I say, soften the plastic up very slightly, giving yourself a lot better key. I'll give them a good scuff up. There you go. Now we've got to dry them off with a clean rag. So with a clean rag, just dry them off, and you'll know if this has worked because they'll all look milky. There you go, I've lost the shine now, they're all milky. Stand them on the corner. Let's do this one. Make sure that's all milky as well. Yep. That's how you know if they're okay. The other one's on the other corner of this table. So, in a rattle can here, I have Jaguar liquid silver, which is the colour of my X-type. I'm doing this in the door of my workshop, so it is well ventilated. So it's inside, but it's also outside. So we just got to shake him for a bit, dust him on. This paint is coming out horrendously thick. Horrendously thick. I would really ideally like a more of a dust coat. So I'm out of camera shot here, I'm just doing the other one. But you want to make sure all that orange is covered. Alright, we'll come back when this is dry and give it another coat. Right, this time, that's had half an hour. Clear lacquer. Good stuff. And for a small area like this, it's absolutely fine. So these have had half an hour. As you can see now, there's no gloss. Well, you can't see because the light is bad. But there's no gloss on these at all. They are now silver matte. So we now just want to put a little bit of lacquer on. Dust coat. Remember that. Your first coat always needs to be a dust coat. So don't go putting a lot on. A dust coat will certainly help with paint adhesion, but it'll also make it a lot less likely to get horrible runs. So now we've got one coat on. I'll put a dust coat on, and if we heat gun that for a minute or so, that'll make it tacky enough to put the second coat on. And just on side repeaters, I'm just going to go with a second coat. 2 coats will be fine. Thing is, these are so easy to remove. If they ever do get damaged or need to be done again, it's really not much of a hardship. Sorry, I'm at a camera shot. I'm just heat gunning the other one off. Right, that's heat gun. Let's give it a bit more lacquer, and this will probably be our final coat. Perfect. I'm not normally one for using rattle cans, but I wasn't going to put paint all in the gun just to do these. That's a bit extravagant, mixing paint all up and putting it in the gun and activating it just to do 2 side repeaters. So there you go. And once that paint is flown, once that lacquer is flown out, we'll have a lovely smooth finish on there. Now, because I'm letting these air dry, and they are inside but they're outside, if you get my meaning, it's not heated in here. So and being 1st of March, it's about 10 or 12 degrees today, I think. But there you go. I just noticed there's no lacquer on the side there very much. Oh, that's better. I'd missed this side a little. There you go. There we are. Both done now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to heat gun these for about 5 minutes. I shan't do that on camera. And that will make them what's called flash off. It will basically damp proof the paint. If you leave it now and it gets too damp, the paint could like what's called bloom, where it goes milky. And if it does go milky, that's where the clear lacquer has actually absorbed moisture out of the air, and there's absolutely nothing you can do with it. You can't polish it out. You've got no option but to repaint over it, because it actually gets into the clear coat. So if I just hot gun these off for a couple of minutes, and that will protect them from blooming. All you've got to do is get the paint to seal. I'm very impatient and wish I could get these back in the car today just to see what they look like, but I'm not going to be able to do that because they are just not going to be dry. I might pick them up and take them in the house actually and put them in the kitchen where it's a bit warmer. But there we have it. Right guys, I'm going to call this video a day now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let's get the camera out there. There we go. There are our side repeaters, which are silvered and lacquered. There's the other one. There we go. So hopefully they will look a lot better once they get in the car. Let's hope. Right, I'm off guys. I've got a totally different job to do now. I've got to replace deck bearings in this thing. So that's going to be all fun and games, putting deck bearings in there. But there we go. That's my job. This is just my little hobby. So I'm going to call it a day, and bye-bye for now, guys. Quick update there, fellas. We got the side repeater in, and the reflector are done. Ta-da! Got it back in. Don't that look better? Yep. Look like that's meant to be there. And that's nice having a different shade of silver to the car, so it don't look like you just bodged over it with body colour. That look like it's meant to be. So there is our new clear front end. Ha! Bye-bye for now. Welcome to the man cave, and today we are going to fit clear side repeaters. I didn't mean to fall on my bonnet. Take two.